Hello everyone and welcome back to Moonmothgoddess Tarot. Thank you all so much for being here, for your continued love and support here on the channel. So today's pick a card reading, we're going to be doing what are your person's feelings and intentions towards you. We do have 3 crystals out here for you guys to choose from. For group number 1, we do have a Carnelian. For group number 2, we do have Pyrite. And then for group number 3, we do have an autumn obsidian. If you already feel drawn to a crystal, you can go ahead and go right to the timestamps. It'll take you directly to your reading. But I am going to be adding in one of these cards to help you with making your selection if you do need that extra help. So let's get into it. So your love interest, what are their feelings and intentions towards you? Please do keep in mind that this is a general reading. Not all the messages that come through may resonate for you, as it is not a one-to-one reading. If you do want something more specific to your situation with your person, I am available for private readings. My email is in the description box. Just send me an email and I will provide you with more information on booking readings as well as other services with me. So group 1 with the Carnelian, what are your person's feelings and intentions towards you? Group number 1. I just wanted to say that I have missed you guys so much. Going through this recent move, you know, as you can imagine, like any other move would be, it has been chaotic. We are in our new place already, but there's still a lot of, you know, putting things away, having people come in and out of the house to deliver things, get things set up, which has taken me away from being able to just kind of sit down with peace and quiet and just to be able to just focus. So I feel like the majority of this stuff is done. I do have one more delivery scheduled for this week, but it's going to be on Sunday. So, you know, hopefully that will be, you know, I won't really affect me during the week like it has been, where they've just been coming in on random days to do stuff. So I'm glad to be just over it. I'm over it already. Frustrated because it's like, oh, you know, this person's coming, that person, this one. And I'm tired. We have territory for group 2. What are their feelings and intentions? But I hope you guys have been all doing well. I've missed you guys so much. Let's see. Okay, so I've got preparation here for group number 3. All right, so let's see. We've got self-interest, number 45, and Carnelian. That is going to be for group 1. What are your person's feelings and intentions towards you? Group number 2, we have territory, and we have Pyrite, number 49. Group number 3, we have number 37 with preparation, and that is with the autumn obsidian. Okay, so those are the choices for today. Once again, what are your person's feelings and intentions towards you? Now, those of you that often find yourself choosing more than one group, I would say to use discernment with that, because sometimes there can be, you know, a very different energy that comes through in a different group, and that can leave you feeling confused. Okay. So I would say try to, choose just one. But if you do end up choosing more than one, try not to, use your own discernment with what you feel is for you and what is not for you, because this is a general reading. Okay. So timestamps will be down below, and I will see you guys at your specific reading. Hi, group number 1. So those of you that resonated with self-interest, I don't know if I like this yet. I'm kind of feeling I might not, because we're asking what your person's feelings and intentions are towards you, and this sells self-interest. So we're going to look at the energy, of course, but this is already kind of giving me the impression that your person might be taking only their own, perhaps maybe selfish intention with this. So let's see what comes through. Let's pull the tarot first, I think, and then we'll add some oracle cards with this. Because here in this card, right, we can see a bunch of crows that are there, but one of the crows has taken a mouse. And that kind of gives me that energy of like predator, prey. The mouse being very vulnerable and the crow just kind of coming in and swooping in and getting it. So let's see. What are your person's feelings and intentions towards you, group 1? Page of Wands. Okay, yeah, look at this. I knew it. We've got Page of Wands, King of Wands, Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is about deception. It's about betrayal, being sneaky, trying to get away with something. The Page of Wands is about exploring, excitement, adventure, something new. The Wands in general have to do with passion, with sensuality, with... Okay, I've got to keep it YouTube friendly. But it's more going to be about physical, okay? So... it makes me feel like this person, their intention is about fun, is about excitement, meaning that this might be a fleeting situation. The person's energy with the wands especially is going to be unreliable, okay? So if you are someone who's looking for long-term relationship, this is probably not your person, okay? This makes me feel like this person has other motives, and the motives are going to be more selfish in nature. It's about fun. It's about trying something new, exploring, short-lived fling kind of energy. Okay? What are their feelings and intentions towards you? And some of you might already feel that. If you are a person who is incredibly intuitive and you're kind of feeling it, I would say trust your gut feeling. If there's someone who's coming in very intense, kind of like in a very love bombing way, or trying to rush into things really quickly with you, trying to be very forward, maybe even a little pushy, a little overly flirty, this could be something that ends up where that intensity might not be something that really lasts, because the Seven of Swords is also about escapism, running, So let's keep going here. What are their feelings and intentions towards you? The Ace of Cups. Okay. What are their feelings and intentions? Okay. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Five of Pentacles. It feels like they're trying. Now, this doesn't mean that it can't happen, but it kind of feels like this person is going into this with the intention that they're not going to catch feelings for you. That they're going to hold back from committing. They're going to hold back from talking about feelings and emotions with you. The Five of Pentacles is about abandonment. Okay, so this could be the type of person who ends up ghosting you, ends up running when things get more serious, when you start to ask them, like, where is this going? What are your feelings? Is this leading to a commitment? Okay. Magician and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we do have fire sign energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've also got earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Gemini and Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Six of Cups. Underneath that, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So it does look like this person is, spending that time to bond with you, open up to a certain degree. The Six of Cups can talk about opening up and sharing, certain things. But with the Nine of Pentacles here, the Hermit is also here, and the Knight of Swords with the Three of Swords, Six of Swords. I feel like Spirit telling you here, this person or this situation with this person, it's not going to last. Okay, this is temporary. The Knight of Swords is also a very fleeting energy. It could come in strong, intense, passionate, but it's also very short-lived. The Six of Swords is going to be something that is temporary. Now, like I said, if you're feeling something intuitively, that there's just something that feels off about this person, of course, you don't want to get hurt. The Three of Swords can talk about heartbreak, pain, suffering. They could also be someone who's still healing from past relationship, and they may not be ready for love. Okay? There could be a lot of hesitation here with getting more involved with you. They could end up being more withdrawn. Like, they could be at first, they could be very intense and very playful and very flirty, and bonding with you, and then all of a sudden they pull back, they withdraw from you. The Hermit is an energy of solitude. The Nine of Pentacles is independent energy, more or less being single. So it kind of feels like there is resistance here surrounding this connection going any further. So the intention right now might just more so be something casual, a fling, something short-lived, something temporary, good for right now. Doesn't really have the intention of this going any further. Okay. Now, like I said, that doesn't mean that even though they go into it with the intention of like saying, okay, I'm still healing and maybe just, connecting with somebody for some type of emotional connection right now. However, there's a limit to that. And they might be someone who kind of drags their feet when it comes to offering something more. I feel like this is also going to be a good situation for you to make sure that you're protecting your energy. You have boundaries. And if you are someone who is truly looking for a long-term committed relationship, and this person is showing you signs of avoiding, not talking about feelings, inconsistencies, all up intense in the beginning, and then starting to change and shift towards you, this is where you should really make a decision of really asking yourself if this connection is really meeting your needs. Because the Five of Pentacles is about lack. Okay, so it could be that this person is shutting you out, they're withdrawing from you. They could even be someone who has self-worth issues, issues with receiving love, issues with giving love. And so if they're not in that state, right, of being able to give to you or be open to even to what you're trying to give to them, then I feel like you have to really ask yourself, do I want to continue with this? Okay, and try not to base the connection off of what they were at the beginning, who they are at the beginning. Because at the beginning of connections, we're wearing the rosy colored glasses, we're kind of wearing a mask, we're not really being our authentic true self. Once you start to date someone, see someone, their true self comes through. Your true self comes through. This is where we reveal our inner demons. This is where the insecurities come out. This is where the true behaviors and patterns come out, if this person does have them, that you have to observe. Okay? So it does look like this person is still healing. They could also be the type of person that when you try to ask them how they feel about love or about, relationship, commitment, they get defensive or they run. Okay, so I feel like I want to ask Spirit here about the self-interest, but I knew I was kind of feeling an energy here about the person not really having the intention of committing, okay? Feels more selfish intentions. So let's look at this a little bit. What self-interest does this person have? What self-interest does this person have? The Temperance card, the Fool, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so the Fool is just, this is more of a free-spirited energy, okay? The Emperor in reverse is going to be more so a person who may not be, they're still healing, okay? I do feel that. They're still healing from something from their past. So it feels like this person with the Emperor energy, this is Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius. The Emperor in reverse is going to be a person who is not stable. And they might not be someone who's able to provide stability for you. They may be someone who's not really looking to really establish something or really build something solid. What else do I want to say this? Some of you, I don't think this is all of you, but some of you, this person might have some anger issues, okay? Issues with their temper. There could also be an aspect of control or manipulation here as well. Okay? So if you're already kind of noticing some signs, okay, like I said, use your discernment with this person. Because it looks like not really nurturing. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is a lack of nurturing something. Queen of Pentacles is about stability and security, and that would be what you would gain from nurturing a relationship, from really committing your time, your effort, your energy. It feels like this person's not doing that. They're closing themselves off emotionally, or they are emotionally closed or blocked. They could be suppressing a lot. Just kind of shutting down and not literally letting love in. There's a lot of resistance here. Okay? So it really just feels like a person who's not ready, who needs to heal, honestly. But, sometimes when we're hurting and we're still healing from something, sometimes we still crave a connection. We want to to be around someone. We want to talk to someone. We want to have someone there. But this just kind of feels like this person knows that they're not ready. They know that maybe talking about feelings makes them uncomfortable, and they could be just looking for something as a pastime, something casual, something non-committal. Is kind of what this energy feels like. Okay, so let's pull some oracle here. As far as feelings, the Six of Cups energy is about bonding. You know, it's about opening up, sharing something. It's about feeling comfortable with someone. So, I mean, you guys could have a lot of chemistry, a lot of attraction with each other, and they could slowly try to, you know, open up with you. I do feel like I want to clarify this Ace of Cups here. It feels like this person is trying to block themselves from feeling feelings, suppressing them. Why is this Ace of Cups here? Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like feelings are difficult for this person. I feel like they know that. They're aware of it, okay? And I feel like they're trying to get themselves to a place where they can reciprocate. Like if you tell them, I like you, I'm starting to develop feelings for you, there's a little bit of resistance within this person. And I feel like the spirit is saying that they are trying to work on that. They do acknowledge that. But it is a block for this person, okay? What are their feelings and intentions towards you? We've got insecurity, self-esteem issues, okay? We've got grass is greener possibilities. So again, this kind of gives me this feeling. I mean, they could feel this way about you. Take this how it resonates, because it could be a person who's insecure, right? With the grass is greener. If there's someone who has a low self-esteem, low self-worth, and feeling like they're not worthy and they're not good enough, and they have insecurities about that, they can even have fears of abandonment, fears of rejection, where they feel like if they get involved with someone and they open up their heart and their feelings, that person's just going to leave them for someone else, right? Or this could literally be that this person, because of their own insecurities, they're seeking validation. So where they kind of have like this unsettled energy here with the grass is greener, where they connect with you, but then what else is out there? What other options do I have? That's, again, that more free-spirited energy with that, the Fool. Okay? We've got the Chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing and codependent. You know, this could be the type of person who wants you to chase them, who wants you to want them, who wants you to want them, who wants you to chase them. It feels like games, right? Seven of Swords is like mind games, manipulation. We've got social media here and keeping tabs. We also have a healing heart, okay? So we've got healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, and abusive relationship. So this could have been something that they're, you know, still healing from in their past. Got some insecurities here. And then we also have trust here. Loyalty, reliability, and devotion. So, you know, maybe they've got trust issues. Maybe there's a person who's, you know, hurt them in the past, and they've got some issues here with trusting, opening up their heart. Okay. I'm also seeing competition here at the bottom with the other woman. So they could be someone who's keeping their options open, or who is seeing someone else, dating someone else. Doesn't necessarily need to be a woman, but this is kind of saying that there could be something. You know, they could even be holding on to the energy of an ex, you know, not over an ex, still in love with an ex. This could be influential energy, right? Okay, so I want to get some advice for you, group one, and really see what Spirit's advice is for you with this connection, with this person. What is group one's advice? What is group one's advice for this connection? Hermit in reverse. Three of Cups. High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's saying here that, again, if you have your gut feeling, okay, there's a need for listening to your intuition here. Okay, if you are someone who's okay with something casual, you know, Three of Cups is about having fun. It's about joy and happiness. You can, if this person is showing you that they're, you know, kind of staying a little bit more withdrawn from you, it may also be wise for you to limit the way in which you connect with this person emotionally. If it's just about having fun, something temporary, and you're okay with that, enjoy your time. Okay, but if you're looking for something deeper, something more, then is it better for you to remove yourself from this equation? We do have the Justice card here at the bottom. Okay, Justice is about making the right choice, right? So if you're kind of feeling from this person that they're not over their ex, or they want to date other people, they're not taking the connection seriously, is that fair to you? Do you feel it's fair to you? So this is where you have to decide, because Justice is about, you know, making the right choices for your highest good. So if we know going into it, right, that this person is someone who's not looking for commitment, not opening up with their feelings, running and avoiding, ghosting, inconsistent, and we still choose, because that would be a choice there. If we still choose to keep ourselves around this person, Justice is about cause, the laws of karma, cause and effect. Okay, so if we make the choice to keep ourselves in a situation with a person like this, what may be the consequences of this? We could end up getting hurt, right? We might catch feelings for the person with someone who has no intention of committing, no intention of meeting your emotional needs. So this is where you have to really listen to your intuition, your gut feeling about it, not lose sight of what it is that you truly are looking for. Don't settle for less. Know your worth, okay? If it means keeping your options open, exploring other opportunities, do that. If this person isn't committing and still wanting to see what else is out there, you do the same thing. Keep dating. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here for you, group one. I do hope this reading was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, group two. So those of you that resonate with card number 49, we have Territory and the Pyrite. Let's take a look at what your person's feelings and intentions are. Now, when we're looking at this Territory card, it kind of looks like there's a divide here, like this border where these birds are on this side, these birds are on that side. So let's pull the tarot, and then we'll add in some oracle cards to see what is going on. But we're asking today, what are your person's feelings and intentions towards you? And I did break my nail off yesterday, so you'll have to excuse my Band-Aid, but I have to find a new nail salon in this new place that we moved to. chance to do that yet. So group 2, what are your person's feelings and intentions towards you? Group 2. Temperance, Sagittarius, 5 of Pentacles. What are their feelings and intentions towards you? 7 of Cups. The High Priestess. I almost feel for some of you this person is some of you might be no contact. It feels like this person might be feeling a little bit confused. They could be staying very quiet, shutting you out or isolating themselves. The Fool in reverse. Feels almost like this person isn't taking any action for some of you. Like they're not doing anything. Aquarius and Pisces, what are their feelings and intentions towards you? 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 2 of Wands. Feels like some of you could be dealing with a person who's focusing on themselves, working on themselves. And the Devil is here. This could be fear here. 5 of Wands is at the bottom. With the 6 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. It's kind of like this person's energy is like closed off, wounded, guarded. It feels like there is certainly fear here holding this person back. Some of you, this could be a breakup, okay? Where if you guys are broken up, some of you, this could have been a toxic relationship. I want to see this 2 of Wands, because the 2 of Wands can be about making like a plan. The 7 of Cups is about thinking about what your options are. But this can also make us feel very confused, emotionally overwhelmed, confused. We've got fear here. 3 of Swords is about pain, suffering, heartbreak. Temperance can be about healing. And again, with that territory, it's like keeping you, like staying away from you. For some of you, the person's staying away from you. You know, and if you have had a breakup with them and your relationship was toxic and there was something, and that's kind of like the reason why it ended, is there was some toxic patterns or behaviors here. You know, you could be dealing with a person who feels conflicted about, you know, getting back together with you. Not sure if they want to. Some of you, there may have even been an element here of manipulation, control. Let's look at that 2 of Wands. We've also got Libra and Capricorn energy here. What is this 2 of Wands about? 9 of Swords in reverse. Knight of Wands. It feels like there's... The 9 of Swords is about anxiety, stressing, worrying, overthinking, overanalyzing something. And the Knight of Wands is about action, pursuing something, going after something. But with the Nine of Swords in reverse, this is being able to overcome those fears. So some of you, this could be like maybe like a new connection where you're dealing with a person who is afraid of taking a leap of faith with pursuing you because they're still healing. They could certainly have some insecurities, maybe some self-worth issues here. Three of Pentacles. Some of you, this might be about reconciliation, okay? Some of you might work with this person or collaborate with this person somehow, some way, through a community group, through friends of friends, or a work-related thing. That can also be where there's a fear here too, because if you guys work together, you know, that could be a little bit of a tricky situation. Some of you, this could be even like a forbidden love kind of situation with the Devil being here. So staying quiet, not saying anything, not doing anything, planning, but this person needs to kind of overcome those fears. Maybe this is also keeping some kind of boundaries here. It feels like they're doing a whole lot of reflecting upon what kind of action to take. But the resistance with that. Because these two energies here, the King of Wands and the Emperor, would really be about stepping up and taking the lead, taking the initiative to do something. But the Four of Swords is not doing anything. This is a non-action card. This is just reflecting. So we've got planning, reflecting upon action. I mean, I feel like it's possible for them to take action here. So when we're asking, how do they feel? I mean, there's confusion here. There's fear. Worrying, stressing, overthinking, overanalyzing, maybe afraid of getting hurt. Some of you, this is reconciliation. You know, if you did have like a bad breakup with this person, or things ended because of certain toxic behaviors, justice is about righting your past wrongs, doing the right thing, you know, trying to bring justice to a situation. I feel like let's clarify this High Priestess here. Ace of Pentacles and the Sun. You know, I do feel like this person does want to start something with you, or like I said, some of you, this could be about reconciling. But it feels like they're not saying it. The High Priestess is about keeping something a secret, or keeping it concealed, not revealing it. The Strength card. This would be them overcoming their fears here, feeling strong, brave, courageous, with either starting over, starting for the first time. I do feel like this person does feel drawn to you. We've got the King of Wands here, which is an energy of attraction, desire, as well as the Knight of Wands here. Okay, so let's pull the oracle and see. Group number 2. What are your person's feelings and intentions towards you? We've got wedding rings here, union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love and devotion. Now this was coming out in reverse. I'm just going to leave it like that for a moment. I want to see what the rest of the energy looks like. Not today. Boundaries, hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing with it, and still upset. So maybe some of you were committed to this person already, or had a breakup with them. Anxiety and worry. We've got rejection here. Declining, turning down, and dismissal. So, I mean, some of you, this person could be ignoring you, rejecting you. We've also got hypnotized here, only you, fixated and attached. And I'm seeing legal matters here at the bottom with disputes. Now, some of you, yes, you could have something legal going on with this person, but this can also maybe be literally about some kind of dispute between you and this person. And I am seeing the runner here at the bottom. Fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil, and also fleeting. You know, it feels like this person does think about you. I mean, they could also be someone who also has a fear of rejection. Like, let's just say if this is a new situation for you, you know, where this person could, you know, be afraid of getting hurt, afraid of you rejecting them, afraid of coming forward. They could have been someone who, you know, had a bad breakup with someone, or they went through divorce. Some of you, this person might even be obsessed with you, but then worried about coming forward. Okay. I want to look at why this person is anxious. Why are they anxious? What are they worried about? Why is this person anxious? Why is group 2's person anxious? What are they worried about? Ten of Pentacles. Oh, that's commitment. That's long-term commitment. Yeah. Eight of Swords at the bottom. This is, the Eight of Swords is a lot of negative thinking. Okay. So this is long-term relationship. The Strength card would be what we would need to tap into our strength, our courage, our confidence to overcome a fear, to calm the fears that this person has about commitment here. Or maybe for some of you, recommitting to you. Okay, we've got the Two of Swords here at the bottom, also with the World. So if this is your ex, you know, this person could really have some concerns here and feel very conflicted about getting back together with you. Okay. You know, especially if you have had differences with this person in the past, can you resolve those differences? Or if you do reconcile, is it just going to be the same thing all over again, where nothing's really changed? And if you're dealing with a person that you don't really have this kind of history with, where this is more of a newer situation, I mean, you literally could be dealing with the person who has commitment fears. It could have been a something from their past that just ended not in a good way. And it's making them worry about opening up to new relationships. Okay? So I want to get some advice for you, for those of you that want it. We're going to ask Spirit here what your advice is for this connection. Group 2, what is your advice? So we got what? Fire sign energy here too. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is your advice, group 2, for this connection? Knight of Swords. What is your advice? Five of Wands in reverse. High Priestess, and also the Wheel of Fortune. Now, for those of you where this is like your ex, an ex-partner here, you know, if this person is showing you these signs here where there is resistance to getting back together, you know, of course that could make you feel hurt. It could make you feel upset. But the Wheel of Fortune is about going with the flow. It's also about us releasing control, meaning that we cannot force the situation. If, you know, as much as we might desire to rekindle things with a person, you know, the Wheel of Fortune can also talk about change. The Death card is an ending, which is also about change. Your High Priestess is here, which is about your intuition, you know. So some of you, it could literally be that your intuition has given you signs that you should let go of this connection and maybe end your pursuits. Like if this person is not talking to you, rejecting you, you know, avoiding you, things like that, maybe this is the time for you to pull back your energy. Stop putting forth your energy to try to, you know, talk to them about reconciling. And just, even though it could be hard, right? It's hard for us to deal with that, to accept it as an ending. But, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is about it's about releasing control. You know, if it's coming to an end, it's coming to an end. And there's a need for us to accept that, right? We cannot force someone to be with us or to, you know, to get back together with us. If they're resistant to that, we have to accept that, as hard as that might be. Now, for those of you where this is a newer person and you don't really have this history and this energy really doesn't have anything to do with you, it's more so that they are someone who has fear of commitment, then I do feel like it's important for you to be very direct with this person. Let them know what it is that you would like from this. And if they are someone who is showing you those signs of resistance, then, you know, maybe this is a situation that would be better for you to let go of. This would be also a need for you to release control of this as well. Because if it's not progressing, not moving forward in the way that you want it to, you know, then you can shift your focus and your energy elsewhere. Okay? Maybe this means opening yourself up to other opportunities with people who are more in alignment with what it is that you are looking for. Okay? All right, so I'm going to leave this here for you all. I do hope this reading was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, group 3. So those of you that resonated with the preparation card and the autumn obsidian, this is going to be a reading today. So we're finding out what your person's feelings and intentions are towards you. We do have preparation. So let's get a little bit more information about what that is, what this person is preparing to do. Number 37. Okay, group 3. What are your person's feelings and intentions towards you? For group 3, 9 of Cups. Ooh. Nine of Cups, Ace of Wands, the 3 of Swords. What are their feelings and intentions? 2 of Wands. What is going on here? Seven of Swords. I don't know if I like this. What are their feelings and intentions? The Hierophant. Eight of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment and the 4 of Swords. Okay. Some of you, there is breakup energy here, okay? The 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 3 of Swords. That is a breakup. Now, if that is that this resonates for you and you have had a breakup with this person, you know, it's very possible that this person could have been avoiding talking to you, you know, some of you could even be married to this person. No contact. I'm also getting a no contact situation for some of you. Those of you that are in that situation, I feel, it almost kind of feels like this person is planning to come back in here. Okay, and that could be to reconcile your relationship. If you have been never in a committed relationship with this person, and this is a person who has been avoidant of committing to you, talking about commitment, talking about feelings, then it kind of looks like this person is preparing to put forth energy here to be more consistent. If you had a situation where this is like with someone where the connection never got off the ground, and they ran from, you know, really putting in more dedicated effort, it kind of feels like this person is trying to start things back up again with you. They could be planning to reach out to communicate with you. Let's actually clarify that first. 3 of Cups is at the bottom with the Page of Wands and the Lovers. There's been a change here in this person's energy. I feel like they're coming through feeling more bold, brave. Some of you, this is about reconciling with you. Some of you, it could even be like asking you out. messaging you, talking to you, trying to meet up with you, trying to take you on a date. Okay? All of you, of course, are going to be in very different places in your connection, so take it how it resonates. But some of you, yeah, there's been a shift in this person's energy where it feels like this person who's coming towards you. So I'm going to put these back. I want to ask Spirit here, what is this person? What is this preparation here? Preparing for what, Spirit? What is this person preparing for? Preparing for what? Seven of Pentacles in the Tower. Hanged Man in reverse. So if you've been in a situation where with a person where you've been putting in time, energy, feeling frustrated, like things are not, you're not seeing the results, the fruits of your labor, meaning that you've basically put in your time and your energy and it's not going anywhere. Those of you that have been dealing with a situation that has been stuck in limbo, we're coming out of that energy, okay? Something that hadn't been moving forward, not progressing, a person who's been indecisive, like I'm not sure if I want a relationship, I'm not sure if I want to put in effort, I'm not sure if I want to reconcile you, fill in the blank. We're moving forward now, okay? Six of Pentacles is at the bottom. This is reciprocating. This is King of Wands. There's been a change in this person's energy, their outlook on your connection. The Fool energy here at the bottom. Page of Swords, Ace of Cups. Some of you, this is reconciliation. Others of you, this is I'm ready now. Let's reciprocate. Let's create more balance here. This could be reaching out, conversation with you, talking to you, asking you out, being open to love, taking a leap of faith. Those of you where this is like a distance connection, okay? This could be making plans to travel, to go see you, to some of you, this could be contact, receiving a text message, a phone call. Some of you don't even see this coming from this person. Because the Tower can also happen very unexpectedly. And we have preparation here. And this crow looks like it's dropping a ball, right? So this could be something that you don't even see it. You know, like if this person has been quiet, silent, you have not heard anything from them at all. And then all of a sudden, there they are. Some of you are dealing with a person who also may have just ended another relationship or gone through a divorce. Some of you, this is an ex. And this person was with someone else. And it looks like they may have ended that with the other person. And now it's kind of like they're wanting to come back to you. To start over. Some of you, your connection with this person may have ended because of some type of betrayal, okay? If that is the case, of course, if this person is coming back and messaging you, trying to come back into your life, you know, of course you have to use your own discernment with whether or not you let that person back in. That's, of course, going to be up to you to decide here. I can't tell you what to do, but just be careful. We've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's pull some oracle here. Group 3, what are your person's feelings and intentions towards you? Unspoken. It says unsent, lost words, and disappointment. Like I said, some of you are no contact. We've got unspoken here, unsent, lost words, and disappointment. So, I mean, this could even be things that the person, you know, has wanted to express to you and hasn't been able to tell you or talk to you about. We have the unexpected here, troubles, upheaval, shocking. You know, some of you, this may have been a connection that may have ended very abruptly with no clarity, no closure. Some of you, this person could have because I'm seeing dark attachment here, influences, swaying, or impacting with third parties. And then we also have this addiction card here with unhealthy attachment and commitment, proposal. You know, so this could even be a situation for some of you where this person left you to be with someone else, or they went back to a toxic ex. We've got regrets here and mistakes. This could even be a situation I'm getting where a person could have cheated on you and went to someone else, and now that situation's not working out. There's been a huge perspective change. This person having regrets and mistakes. Interested here, awaiting messages, text calls, emails, and talking more. I mean, this could have even been a person who proposed to you, who you talked about future with, and then your relationship ended. And, you know, they could, this attachment here and third party energy doesn't even necessarily need to be another person. It could be family. It could be work. It could be distance. Date, getting back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, and dating online. You know, maybe some of you, this person went off and went to go date someone else. But I'm getting here, like I said, that this person wants to come back in here, okay, to give this another chance. Or some of you to reconcile here. You know, or those of you that may have been in a third party situation where they've been often dealing with that other person, other situation. You know, they could be suddenly coming back into your life and say, hey, I got a divorce. Hey, I broke up with that person. Or I'm ready now. Okay, so let's get some advice for you, Group 3. For those of you that need it or want it, you don't have to take it. But let's see, Group 3. What is your advice for this connection, Group 3? What is your advice? Four of Swords. And the Eight of Wands. Okay. Well, the Eight of Wands is about back and forth communication. It can also be about taking action. Now, the Four of Swords is about taking time to reflect upon something, right? So if this person is sending you a message or trying to move too fast, too quickly, rushing back in, take some time to think about it. Okay, how you feel, where's your state of mind, do you feel at peace, how does the energy feel to you. Nine of Pentacles is about independence. It's about having a strong sense of self. Being stable, being secure, you know. If this is a person that you're, you know, no longer dealing with anymore, and you have grown a lot and healed a lot, and you're a different version of yourself now. I just feel like Spirit is wanting you to make sure that your needs are going to be met. And to really take some time to reflect upon that. You know, we have Temperance here at the bottom with the Page of Pentacles. So some of you, yes, Page of Swords is about getting more information. It's about studying something, observing something, doing more research, getting more information. So let's talk to the person. Let's take a look at them. Let's pay attention to their words, their behaviors, their actions, how they move, before we make a decision. Temperance is about patience. So basically, don't rush into anything. Take your time. Keep yourself grounded. Some of you may decide, okay, yes, I would like to give this person another chance. Maybe start off with a friendship. The Page of Pentacles is a small investment. Let's see how they do, right? Especially if you're going to be letting this person come back in. Let's see if the effort that they're going to be putting in is going to be enough for you. If they're going to come back in and offer that Page of Pentacles energy, Page of Pentacles is the bare minimum. Very little effort. When you're first starting off with something, it's fine, right? Especially for those of you where this is a brand new connection and this would be the first time you're starting something, you're fine. But if this is a situation where you've already been there, done that with this person, you know, of course you want to start off small and see the progression happen. If you're noticing that this person is breadcrumbing you, they're not meeting your needs, that's where you need to reassess and reevaluate. Seven of Pentacles is about being patient. It's also about putting in dedicated, committed effort. You want to see that. You want to see the person do that. So don't rush in. Keep yourself grounded. Be patient. See if this person's changed. See if the connection changes. See if there's advancement here. Pay close attention and observe. Okay? All right, so I'm going to leave this here for you. Group number 3. I do hope this reading was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next one.